I mean, in that moment, I was ecstatic. We had actual video proof of the existence of the Jamie Madrox, and everybody, this is gonna like completely vindicate me from everybody who told me it doesn't exist. I was crazy, all that stuff, and in that moment, I was happier than I've ever been in my life. But whenever he actually saw us, I didn't know what he was gonna do. I couldn't have possibly guessed, and I wouldn't have thought that it was gonna go that bad. What follows is the unedited footage of the encounter with the Jamie Madrox. Listener discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and
Schmeev.
I thought you cut out for a second.
I did not. I've been here the whole time. I will be here the whole time.
It's kind of our prerogative at this point.
How y'all doing? How are you doing?
Me? With everything going on in the world today, I'm just it's depressing. Think about stuff a little too much, and as of the point that this episode has been released, I will have turned 30, and
Oh, really?
I am at this point not looking forward to it. Because birthdays just kind of suck nowadays.
If there's one thing that I have learned from a lot of people, a lot of people hit their stride at 30. It is very, because, the way that, pop culture and stuff works, you're seeing a lot of, you see a lot of, teens through 20-year-olds, basically being exploited and then thrown away whenever their voices get destroyed by, overly packed singing career. And, that's what you see a lot of, but a lot of people who aren't that lucky to be in the limelight, as it were, they really do, start to get things in this time.
Right. I guess it's just because I'm always a person who felt like I totally peaked in college. So I'm like, man, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's totally true. Juggalo Judgment. If you're a new listener, thank you for jumping on this train that we're on, and if you're a returning listener, thank you for continuing on this trek down Juggalo music lane.
It's a long journey.
It really fucking is.
Somebody's got to take it.
Somebody, I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Dustin. Was like, oh yeah, it'll only take you X amount of time to get to this record, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like, well, it took you a year to get through 10 years of CDs. And I was like, yeah, because we only had to worry about 2 artists that were maybe releasing one thing a year.
Dustin, I have thought before that an album was going to get to us in a reasonable time. I've since been disabused of this notion.
So yeah, I mean, granted, they said it was something in 2010, I think. I can't remember, but it's man, there's a lot of shit that we have to wait on. But what we don't have to wait on is today's episode, which is Cryptic Collection 3.
Yeah,
by the Twiztid Boys.
Before we dive into that, I had a thing, actually.
Oh.
So, Mike.
Yes.
I had an idea recently. I was thinking about content and things that we do, things that are relevant to us and the thing that we do here.
Okay.
And I realized that Juggalos show up in pop culture quite a bit here and there.
This is totally
scattered throughout stuff. If you watch like 2000s era sitcoms and stuff, there's almost like one episode in there somewhere where they have some Juggalo thing going on. Somebody has to interact with a Juggalo, something like that.
I feel like a lot more of it came after that, though. I think
2000s into the 2010s, yeah, I guess.
Well, I was going to say, I think it really started to blow up after Miracles came out.
That was definitely a thing,
because of the video. Because I think it was in Workaholics and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. So I had this idea. I was like, I don't want to do this the same way that we did Big Money Hustlers or anything like that. I'm not talking like a commentary thing. Mm-hmm. But if we were to take a look at some of these episodes and then just have an episode where we just sit down there and just go through them and just talk about the portrayal and what we think about it and how it worked out,
I'm actually all for that. It'd be a nice little change of pace. I'm down with that.
So what I would like to ask of our audience is to hit us up with some examples of episodes of that. I know the Always Sunny episode. It's not very heavily Juggalo centric, but it contains a Juggalo. And obviously the Workaholics one, like you said, I mean, they've been scattered throughout other things. Like the Workaholics one, they literally go to the Gathering.
Yeah, I think it was at the Gathering. There's that. Then there's that movie that came out last year, I think, literally just straight up called Family.
Oh.
Yeah, it stars the main chick from Orange Is the New Black.
Oh.
And it's about her niece who is a Juggalo, and they straight up go to the Gathering or something there too. It was a big indie film.
That might actually be worthy of a commentary thing.
Yeah. That might be something to look at. I haven't watched it. I've heard it's actually pretty well done.
Nice.
So I don't know. It might be worth looking into that.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I would say even in some other media too. I mean, we were talking about it off before we started recording, but Grand Theft Auto. Oh. Grand Theft Auto 5 has a Juggalo in it.
Oh, really?
Yes, Wade.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. It's
I played through the story and then I forgot it because it's not very memorable.
Trevor, the insane one.
Yeah, I know Trevor.
Yeah, the one dude who he interacts with a lot is straight up a Juggalo, and at one point is wearing face paint. Actually, what's crazy in there is in the online play of GTA, you can actually get anybody kill a face paint.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's straight up rips off of ABK. But yeah, I'm totally down with that. So yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, shows that have episodes regarding that, please. Okay, I'm gonna straight up say this right now though, and I don't know if you already were aware of it.
Uh-oh.
Because I don't understand the context of it, don't send me Homestuck. Because I don't fucking get it, and I don't know why it's so tied to Juggalo shit.
I mean, if it's if it is so wholly ingrained in it, then that's a bit different from just having a Juggalo episode of a thing.
I have no idea. I just keep seeing it showing up, and I don't understand it. If somebody can explain why, great. That's not necessarily meaning I'm going to go and jump at the opportunity to look into it more, but I just don't understand what is such why it's been so heavily gravitated to it. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Cool.
I'm cool with the idea.
That was all I had.
Cool.
Now we can get into Cryptic Collection, Volume 3.
Volume 3. So this came out, I think a month after Black Rain. It was a very short turnaround from Dark Lotus's Black Rain. From 04 to 06, there are fairly consistent releases throughout Psychopathic Records. Pretty much since from 03 on. And that's quote unquote the family era, and where everybody's just on top. Everybody's releasing shit because it's just a high point of good karma for them, and just the ability to do what they want because they have their own studio and all this shit. The thing with Cryptic Collection 3 is this one kind of strays away from what the first two did, as opposed to those ones were more forgotten freshness, actual forgotten freshness of tracks that were maybe taken off of other albums, or for whatever reason, they just didn't see the light of day, or they were very, very limited.
Yeah,
this
record old tracks like for stuff from prior things.
Right, like with Cryptic Collection 1 and 2, we had a lot of HOK stuff on there.
Yeah,
or Mr. Bones solo stuff. The difference is this record is a bit of a hodgepodge. There's only one song, I believe, actually, that is cut from something. Everything else here is either brand new music or remixes. And it's a bit annoying because where the Forgotten Freshness albums and the Cryptic Collections in their booklets, they kind of did a little rundown and explained like where these songs came from. Because a lot of this stuff is either remixed or new, we don't have that. It barely even tells us what production is. I believe the entirety of this record, with the exception of 2 songs, is done by Fritz. And the other 2 tracks, let me double check. The first is track 1, and I think track 7, yes, are produced by Amer, I'm going to say it wrong, Yaodming. I think that's how it is. I apologize if I got that incorrect. But straight up, you can tell that this is produced by Fritz. All of these have that sound that he incorporated from Mirror Mirror on. But yeah, this is a hodgepodge of a Cryptic Collection compared to some of their other ones. I think actually this is the only one that's kind of like this. All the other ones, even the ones that came after that, were from like older stuff. Maybe they tossed in like 1 or 2 new tracks. I mean, Forgotten Freshness 3 did that, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is mostly we have some new music, but not enough for a full album, so we're just going to put it out this way. So.
Yeah.
I think.
Are we ready to find out how it turned out?
I think we are. But before we do that...
we have something that we need to do, that we do every time.
What do we do?
We gotta crack open a Faygo.
Oh.
What do you have, Mike?
Well, unfortunately...
Uh-oh.
I was not able to secure my normal Faygo. However, I did have this sitting around from like last week, and I'm super excited about it. I said sitting around, but I mean, it is still a brand new one. But I have a Mountain Dew Voltage, which is probably my favorite Mountain Dew. It's so fucking good.
Times are tough right now.
What you got?
I have a cream soda.
Oh, I love me some cream
delicious
soda.
Cream soda.
It's not Faygo cream soda.
It is not a genuine Faygo delicious cream soda.
Not a delicious. All right.
Let's crack them
bitches open. Ooh. That definitely popped. I could see that one.
Some good cracks there. That was delicious.
Oh, God, I love Voltage. So fucking good.
Love me some cream soda.
All right.
Let's dive right in. Track number 1. Trash Witro.
Psychopathic family, baby. It's going down. Cryptic Collection, Twiztid, baby. Amari Adaming and his mother lover. Karate chopping motherfuckers like Lord of the Rings, I make the dragon breathe. It won't stop until my heartbeat expires, and then I keep it going till the underground retires. We keep it darker than a vampire, with your body in my trunks, with my bumps and my spare tire. M-O-N-O-X-I-D-E, when a disaster strikes, it looks just like me. I'm a controlled substance and I'm abused by most. I'm a plague that'll wipe out most of the East Coast. Won't you come with me, run with me, try to escape. We love, not hate, now can you relate? Burning me inside with the pain and never knowing. Can't explain why the rain don't change, it keeps flowing. I'm a light to ride, rocking the dead, a little bit frightening and odd, but I never forget.
Twisted in this bitch, double O, yo, we crush any nemesis, Jamie Match.
So we get a pretty short intro that is essentially just a remix of White Trash with Tattoos, just with no hooks on it.
That's what I thought it was. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, they take out one of the coolest parts of the song in Blaze's chorus.
I was like, I recognize that line at the very beginning of it, and I'm like, what the fuck was this from?
Oh yeah, karate chopping motherfuckers. It's such a good line to open like that track with. But this is just a short and sweet remix. It's only like a minute and a half long, something like that. And it's like, oh, okay, this is interesting to open this with.
I love that.
It is a pretty good beat.
The bass is nice.
It is nice because it's prominent. Mm-hmm. Like if it was a little more subdued, it wouldn't be as good. But no, it's a nice bass line. I do think I like the original beat better. But that's not to say that this one isn't bad. And again, for the fact that it's just like it's an in and out minute and a half, it does what it needs to.
Yeah, had I recognized what it was, I would have gone back and listened to the original to make a comparison. But unfortunately, Twiztid, in their eternal fucking wisdom, decided all of these remixes that we have on here, what if we named them something different than the original?
Well, only one of them does that, and that's this one.
2 of them do it.
2?
We'll get to it.
Are you sure?
Yes, shut up. I know, I looked them the fuck up.
If they only change a letter.
It's not just that one. We'll get to it. Stop fucking looking. I'll tell you whenever we get to it.
Okay. Oh, I know which one it is now.
There you go.
It took me a second. Okay. So, anyway. Yeah, I got nothing else on this one.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good remix. I like it. It's fast. I mean, it's literally just a minute and a half. It is in and out, done. But up next, we have Static.
Hit.
I've been watching you. Just sitting back watching how you live your life. And I've always admired you. I wanted to tell you that it would bring me such pleasure just to cut out your eyes in little clips so I can see how you perceive me and others like my kind.
Walk into an undertone. Ears don't hear so clear cause I stuck a pencil inside my tempo. My blood escapes from out of the hole. Your broadcast is wiped from every one of my channels. Nothing but static remains. I ain't really changed. I just disconnected and tucked all of my feelings away. I'm numb now. They call me dumb somehow. I chose myself as a target to unleash and take all the pain out on. So I'm the victim of my own wicked torment. Spare me with the tears of sorrow. I quite enjoy it. I was never meant to belong. Odd-shaped pieces never fit the puzzle of life society's built on. So here I sit with a hole in my head. I try replacing information and I wound up dead. Nothing but static remains on my hands and my brains are leaking out on the floor as I die screaming in pain.
You dealing with a person who ain't got nothing to lose. Type of motherfucker hang himself with laces out his gym shoes.
You better watch your back, you better watch me. Ain't no telling where I might be or what I got with me.
You dealing with a person who can really give a fuck. Type of motherfucker get the stick and somebody gon' get stuck.
You better watch your back, you better watch me. Ain't no telling where I might be or who I got with me.
I'm the wrong one to test. Lay those to rest.
That's Static featuring Drive-By.
So fun fact about that.
Yeah.
If you look in the terribly small booklet for this, it actually just says for Static, it just says written by Drive-By.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's literally what it says.
I was just making that joke because I feel like you get annoyed every time that the Blaze and Anybody Killer is referred to as Drive-By on any track whatsoever.
When it's not, when it doesn't seem like what Drive-By should be.
Or whenever it just doesn't say it on the track title or whatever.
But yeah, it says written by Drive-By, but it doesn't say featuring Drive-By, and it's like, it almost makes it seem like Twiztid is a part of Drive-By then. Yeah. Or just whoever wrote the freaking booklet is dumb.
That that hook that Blaze does sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. I mean, like it sounds like a Blaze hook.
It sounds like a Blaze hook.
Like it could be from anywhere. Mm-hmm. But it just did sound like very, very familiar for some reason, like in theme and just
it's the cadence of it. That's the problem. It's the cadence that he's saying it in. I know exactly what you're saying, but I don't know. It's probably something, not necessarily from 1G, but I think maybe something that was featured where he was featuring on something else. Yeah. So I don't know. Might have to look into that.
I don't think he was on something else. I listened to the album.
What's that?
I don't think he was on something else. I listened to that whole album, remember? You can't slip that one past me.
I hate you. So yeah, we get a really dark and plotting beat on this one.
Yep.
This song, as well as a couple other ones on here, really sound like they could have been on Mirror Mirror.
For sure, yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Like, I listened to this. It's mostly, obviously, just the newer tracks, the ones that aren't remixes. But a number of these tracks sound like Fritz had the beat laying around from when they were making Mirror Mirror, and they just didn't use it. And it's weird because, obviously he worked on Green Book after that, but these don't have the sound that Green Book does.
Yeah, I mean,
as interesting as that is.
I mean, I feel like you could just have things laying around and it's been said before, like, artists will just go through beats and be like, all right, this one has the sound that I want, this one. Like, producers have a lot of beats laying around almost all the time, usually, or, like they're constantly making new shit. And it's just either, here, make me something for this, or do you have anything already laying around? Let me hear some stuff.
Well, like, that's like, who was it? Tech Nine. Like, he came out with KOD in 2009, right? Mm-hmm. He ended up releasing a couple other EPs. It was either 2 or 3 EPs that had beats that he had from the KOD sessions. And he's like, I don't want to waste these. Like, I want to use them.
Yeah.
Like, so the tracks weren't done. He just had the beats, and he's like, fuck, I can't let these just go to waste. So, like, I don't know, maybe that was the case with Fritz and some of these songs, or, I mean, maybe they just did them from scratch, but they sound like if you would have put these tracks on Mirror Mirror, it wouldn't have surprised me.
Oh yeah, I mean they're perfect for it. Like it's that whole sound.
And the theme of them too. Like, yeah. This one especially, like, this I get the gist of the basic gist of this song is I kill you or I kill myself. Either works.
That's the interesting thing. There are actually 2 things going on here. And it actually, now thinking about this, it makes more sense that it says that it was written by Drive By, because it sounds like it was definitely a Blaze and ABK song first, and Monoxide and Jamie are not talking about the same thing.
Right.
Monoxide and Jamie are using the term static as like the concept of like what static is, like a disruption in signal. It is a barrier preventing them from being able to connect with other people, and people aren't able to get through to them. And Jamie's talking about that being like a thing that causes him to hurt himself, and Monoxide is talking about that as the thing that causes him to hurt other people or himself. He's teetering on the edge of that one. Monoxide can never really fully dedicate to one or the other. Meanwhile, Blaze and Anybody Killa are using the term static in the slang way, as in, like, we got fucking issues, bud, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
So, was this then a Drive-By song made into a Twiztid featuring Drive-By song? Because this doesn't sound like the instrumental would not be for that, I don't think.
No. I think it's possible that Blaze and ABK wrote it, like wrote just the lyrics that they have and the hook and all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe they just didn't have anything to do with it. They were just like, we have this written, and we don't have like we don't know if this is a full thing yet. We only got 2 verses. We need some extra stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. That's certainly an interesting way to interpret it, and it's better than what I could come up with. So, yeah. No, it's an okay song. Like I said, it's I just can't get over how much it feels like they should have thrown this on Mirror Mirror. Like, again, these are all new songs. It's not something that was just sitting around. Yeah. But, like, that's just, if you told me that this was on Mirror Mirror, I'd believe you. They would have, if they had the concept of this song made ahead of time and were able to make Mirror Mirror just an actual full-length LP instead of their bullshit EP of 40 minutes long or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So
moving on.
Up next, track 3, For Those of You.
bitches on their knees, kissing hands, crying, begging for their life. I'm a butcher knife to the neck. Gotta go. When you just a hoe, till you ain't a juggalo. Watch what you want your mouth to represent. You get your head split quick, some shit they can't stitch. I'm a scrub for life, don't let the hairstyle throw it with a bag of weed looking to blow it. Those who don't know it, I'm monoxide, blaze up a smoke and pass that shit to your boy and give his bitch a choke.
All right. That is a remix of For Those of You from what album?
Mirror, mirror.
Oh, okay. It's all Mirror, Mirror from here on out.
So, we have a number of remixes on this album. Okay.
We do.
There are, 5 of them, I believe?
Something like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5. With the exception of Trash Witro, which is super short, only one of these, I think, is better than the original. This is not it.
No.
I think that the beat
really
that they
took the
had on the
bounce out of
original
it.
version... Yeah, I mean, the drum set that was in the original version made it, like, it just felt more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And the chorus, whatever they did with this one, where they have, like, some kind of weird effect, and they're not having it just be Mad Jocks repeating, I hate everyone, like it was in the original. It really takes an element out of it that I think it sorely needs.
They took a track that like had a pretty good groove to it and chopped it into like a weird halftime-y kind of thing.
Right.
And it just kind of makes it drag a lot. And it also...
It makes it more boring.
It does that, and then it also kind of like clashes against the actual rapping on it because, again, whenever they do these remixes, they do not redo vocals for it. And so... unless you build the beat around the way that they're rapping, which is harder than just rapping over a beat.
Right.
You're going to come across this.
And I think we've talked about it before. It's like, what are some cases where a remix is better than the original? And it is really hard to think about that because most of the time originals are so iconic, you know. And finding a remix of it, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? But then there's some tracks that, like, a remix comes out, and it's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, and there's times where I've heard songs, and then you're like, oh, wait, this is the remix? I've never even heard the original. And then you hear the original, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
One of the most, example of that, 2003, I think?
I don't know.
Or 04. 50 Cent's The Massacre came out. And there's a song on there called Out of Control. A year later or so, they re-released The Massacre as a special edition because one of the things that they did was they got rid of the final track from the original, which was a remix of Hate It or Love It. This was after the beef with Game. But they also made music videos for every single track on the album. Out of Control was redubbed and made a remix, and featured some other people that were signed to G Unit, and that's the version that was put on the radio and everything, and even on MTV. But the beat is completely different. All the lyrics are completely different. So that's one thing. Mm-hmm. But if you're just trying to find a song where they change the instrumental, and that's the remix, but that's the one that is considered better, that's a lot harder to find.
Most of the time, if you're going to find a remix that's better than the original, it's a DJ Khaled remix where he was like, hey, we have... It's mostly the same, but we have all new rappers on this one, and they're better than the ones that we had on the original.
But that's the problem is...
Or a black and yellow remix where it's like we got extra people on it.
Right. And that's the thing. Whenever you're adding a remix like that, okay, it's because you're adding a person to it.
Yeah.
You know? What's a song though where the instrumental is the only thing different, and
if that's
that
the
is
only
better.
change, it's hard.
Like it's very difficult. Okay, I have one. Soulja Boy, Crank That.
I didn't know there was one.
Travis Barker.
Okay.
The Travis Barker rock remix.
Yeah, sure.
That is better than the original. He also did a remix of Umbrella by Rihanna. That sounds better than the original, in my opinion.
There is a because there are a couple remixes of Umbrella out there, and one of them is very good.
Well, because the one has Chris Brown in it. I knew about that one because I don't know if they actually changed the name of it, but where he says, "You can be my Cinderella." But like, as far as, again, if anybody knows a song where there's a regular version and then there's a remix, but the only thing different with the remix is just the instrumental, and that's better, let me know, because I'm very intrigued, and I like to find that stuff. Because we'll see later on that there are songs that Psychopathic has where they remix it, and sometimes those instrumentals are pretty damn good, and I prefer them over the originals. As we've seen with Hocus Pocus, I know you don't agree. But there's really one of them on here that I super enjoy, and we'll get there. But this one, it just doesn't do it for me. I think that the original version is better.
This one's just very... It's that 2000s moody electronic-y shit, and it's like... It's okay sometimes, but like you didn't build it for this. No. This track was great as it is on Mirror Mirror. And I just think that this remix kind of falls flat to me. Yeah. Up next, track 4. Keep It Moving.
Keep it moving.
That's my family. Criminals and weirdos, outcasts and freak shows, and members of the carnival. That's my family. Wicked clowns and dead folks and lyrical assassins that'll slash your throat. That's my family. So put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. That's my family. Keep your hands up and represent the dark carnival for life, motherfucker.
Now come on, where my family at? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, we keep it tight like cat burglars and legends. Look out your window, I'll be hiding up in your hedges. Waiting for the second for you to turn your back and jump through the window and attack your bitch ass. We keep it moving like a juggler, juggling, wicked and thugging. Motherfucker, say something.
Label me whatever, it never mattered to me. Long as I'm related to your family tree. It's a gang of us, all shapes and sizes. In the world of being enlightened when the dark sun rises. Despisers, go ahead, hate me to your friend. No matter what you say or do, this'll never end. Pretend it's a dream and it don't matter what I say. Juggalos unite and represent that God J. Keep it moving.
Rolling till it ain't no wheels.
Keep it moving.
Is it time to flex our skills?
Keep it moving.
You ain't never seen a crew like us. The underground rumbles every time we bust. Come on, man.
You ain't never heard of the carnival click.
Come on, man.
We be deep in on some family shit.
Come on, man.
You can try to get as close as you can get, but you never come close to the hatchet.
I bump the best shit, only the best shit.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. They certainly do.
They do. This is a fun track.
This is a very fun track.
I like pretty much everything about this song.
Okay.
It has a nice groove to the beat. It bumps. It's a little bit higher tempo, especially compared to the last one we had. And this is ICP doing what Twiztid does. We keep saying it because ever since you pointed it out, I can't unhear it. But Twiztid just flex a lot.
They do.
And this is a flex song. But it's also a flex song in the sense that it's not necessarily just ICP flexing or Twiztid flexing. This is Psychopathic Records doing it.
Yeah.
And it's them showcasing like, yo, we're fucking dope. Also, family.
So, Jamie Madrox has a line. It's the very first lines that he says in his verse. He says, I bump the best shit, only the best shit, and if it ain't a Hatchet product, it's bound to get ejected.
Mm-hmm.
Who was ejected from Psychopathic years later? That's right, it was Jamie Monoxide.
That's actually a lie?
He was not they were not a Hatchet product.
That's
was foreshadowing.
They didn't get ejected. They left.
He knew what was happening.
They're the ones who left.
They pressed the eject button themselves.
I must go. My planet needs me.
But anyway,
Sorry.
there is. Let me see here real quick, because the outro to this, they have like a thing or something.
No.
Which is actually it's the same as the intro. That's right.
Yeah.
Which sounded like familiar to me for some reason. Like I was like, this sounds familiar, like I've heard it before, but then it's also a very generic like thing that they do. Like this could be in any song that is about this tempo. And it is in every song that is about this tempo for them.
Yeah. So yeah, first verse we get 2 half ones from Two Dope and Monoxide. Madrox gets a full verse, and Violent J gets a full verse too. And everybody just, honestly, they do some solid ass verses. Like, nobody really outshines the other. This is pretty much just let's have fun with this track. And I think it works. I couldn't see them necessarily putting this on, a full length. Like, this would not have been on Green Book. This is not something that you would hear on their next record coming out. But for something like this, no, this is perfect. And it definitely, it definitely kind of brings up my spirits after hearing, for those of you, that just isn't as good.
Yeah, you could throw this on, obviously, Cryptic Collection and stuff. This could go on really any compilation album that they would do. You could throw it on a fucking sampler to give away. This one's good for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I could totally have seen something like that. So,
and also, it seems like it would be a good live song too. I don't know if they'd ever do it, but like it sounds like it would work. Not today, but
I only know of one song on this record that's actually been done. It's been done live.
Huh.
So we'll get there.
Sure.
But yeah, that's what I got for this one. It's a fun track. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's good. Up next, track 5, Secondhand Smoke.
I represent the east side, no peace. Fuck the police. We tell you to increase the disease at least. A grown man telling you something that he believe. Practice to deceive, no more tricks up my sleeve. What the fuck, bitch? Why you talking shit? Better duck, bitch. Before your don't get hit. This shit is twisted, deeper than that old French braid. Sticky in the jam and jelly face.
Everybody else still talking about something. What you thought you heard, bitch? Can it cause you're frontin'? Dead wrong. Dinner table conversations. Leaving you pistol whipped in the corner with abrasions. Brought into contamination of my state. Sleeping the dream, hoping it's going I awake. Mama think I'm a flake.
Cornflake cereal killer.
Fruit Loop out of my mind like Godzilla. We survive like caterpillars and cocoons and caskets. Stretch the industry like elastic. So fantastic. Like the Newport cigarette that I smoke. Hit the motherfucker till I choke. I brag and I boast about nothing. Death dying and hoes fucking.
So understand that he's saying something.
Never be heard. I'm underground with the dirt and grime. Smashing hands be my reason for rhyme. I'm on time like a motherfucker. Leaving you hanging in the forest. Standing in some comfortable shits like Chuck Norris. Check the chorus. Secondhand smoke when you breathe. Remember when I told you always believe you will lead by the monoxide child and wild. Travel the world on 9 clouds. Scream aloud. Scream aloud.
Shut me down.
So I'm just realizing now that they had very long verses back in the Most Tasteless.
Yes.
Very long verses.
But it's not as long here because this is sped up.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sure it's the reason why you love it so much.
I love this version of the song.
It is a good version. It's not a bad remix or anything like that. I mean, like, I don't... Between the two of them, I'm like... They're both good.
Yeah.
This one keeps a good groove to it. I like the beat and all the nice touches that they have, and the synths sound really fucking good. Yeah,
got a good bass line to it too.
I appreciate that Fritz did not go like, how do I take this song and make it depressing, like he seems to be doing with the rest of this album.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think I can't remember if I owned this before I owned Most Tasteless, actually. So I feel like I may have heard this version first. But I've always really liked this one, mostly because, yes, it is sped up a little bit more. But like that drum beat that they have in there sounds just really, really good. They remove some of like the psychedelic type stuff that's in the original version. The only time that they kind of have it in there is during the chorus itself, which I think is kind of necessary. But no, this version of the song is my favorite version, and I would always wish to hear it at a show, and I know it'll never fucking happen. And I have not heard a single other person tell me they enjoy this version.
Huh.
Like, everyone else I know is like, no, it's the original or bust. That's it.
I mean, I'd probably listen to the original first, but I mean, I don't mind this.
Right. And that's the thing. I'm not saying that I don't like the original. I didn't like it as much in the past, and I like it more now, probably because of how many times I've seen it live. But this is still like, if I'm going to listen to Secondhand Smoke, I want to hear this version. Like, am I going to get shit on nearly as much for that as I did with Hocus Pocus? I hope not. But I just really like this version of the song.
I don't think this one is as egregious as Hocus Pocus was.
You don't like hearing ICP's version of Jump Around, essentially?
This one retains like
Hocus
a good
Pocus.
structure and feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a good remix.
Yeah, this one was really well done, and thank you, Fritz, for not like totally butchering at least some of the other remixes that are on here.
Damn.
I'm
going
just
in on
saying.
Fritz here. Someone going the fuck in on Fritz.
Hey, I will go the
Just
fuck
a
on
cat trying to make a
anybody.
fucking living.
I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Jeez.
Mike, listen.
I can't remember your face. No one can take your place. I can't remember your face.
All this pain and animosity.
It's not every day I get to sit around and chat, sit down and think, maybe even talk about that shit. Just drives me crazy, fucking me up. I'm out of luck like a slut with nobody to fuck. Somebody talk to me, hear me out, lend me an ear before I lose it on society and do it so violently. Feeling with fear, hands sweaty, losing my breath. I'm sitting with death, somebody sitting on my chest. The best remedies, revenge on people who wouldn't listen. Cheeks glisten cause I'm crying, my vision is so fine. Getting worried cause I'm losing it, abusing anybody that's confusing this with lying. And we trying to get attention. On my mind, all I think about is dying. In spite of me living in hell, breaking me down. Out of touch with reality, fucking them out. Everybody in this motherfucker's hearing me now.
I don't wanna lose you, but I lost you.
I can't remember your face.
Never gonna let go, never gonna back down.
No one can take your place.
Why did you leave? Where did you go?
I don't know, why did you just go away?
And leave me here with all this pain and
Let's listen.
That is Listen. What do you think about this one?
Okay, so like in terms of like what it's about and stuff, I think it's pretty cool. You know, it is a very like, you know, it's another one of them really personal, real ones, and I like that. And I like hearing that. It's good stuff. You know, he's talking about how it's very important to have somebody that you can talk to who will understand you, that you can help you realign whenever you need that. And that's more or less what they're talking about. And Anybody Killa in particular is just talking about like just losing a lot of fucking people in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
you know, it's not great. And whenever that happens to people, like, you know, you feel like everybody that you once had is like just disappearing around you. It's like, what do you fucking got left?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like the song as a whole, I mean, it's okay. You know, it's another one of those ones like it just kind of drags a bit. You know, like it feels like basically what we had to say about For Those of You, but like this is more written to be that way, so it fits more. Like it's not like they took a track that was like once really good and bouncy and just kicked it into the fucking mud. This one is like, again, it's built for that, and it comes off a lot better that way. It's not exactly my style of thing. Like it reminds me of something. I can't place it. Like, yeah, there was a whole lot of stuff like this like floating around in that time, and because like as you can tell, I don't really care much for it. It didn't stick with me, so I can't really tell you what any of it was.
No, that's fair. That's totally fair.
But I do like I remember this sound because it's probably something that my brother had. I heard it a lot anytime I was in the car with him. But no, I mean, it's good. I can dig it enough.
I actually never cared for this song in the past, but I sat down and listened to it, and I had Genius up here, and I was really able to like sit and like pay attention to the lyrics and everything. And one of the things to take away from this is, especially with Monoxide's verse, it really we have to remember about like one of the reasons why the Green Book was like on hold for a while was because of his battle with like depression and everything.
Yep.
So like obviously this is very, very like hard hitting, like and it's super personal, obviously. And Jamie kind of echoes that a little bit as well. Although actually, no, Jamie's more is in regards to his dad, who passed away when he was younger. And yeah, I mean, ABK is obviously talking about just people that he's lost over years. This is a very melancholy track, and there's no secret to that. Like, it has to be. But listening to it now, like, I enjoy this one much more now. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's just because, like, life experience has just made this song, like, echo and resonate a little bit more. But, I mean, that's one of the great things about music. Like, that's what music can do for people is, you know, if you hear this song and it resonates with you in some way, shape, or form, then it's great. And not all music has to do that. You're allowed to listen to something just because it's, you know, dumb or fun or whatever. You know, you can't really necessarily pick what sounds good to your ears. But no, hearing the song now, I enjoy this one so much more nowadays than I used to, and it's actually going to stay like in my it's going to stay on my phone now because I really like it.
I find that there's a big problem that we have whenever it comes to analyzing music and stuff, where people associate something being depressing or sad with it being more meaningful, because like
that's farthest from the truth.
Oh, it connects to the sadness in me, which makes it much more meaningful than something that connects with better feelings in me. Like, no, that's bullshit. That's so stupid. And people do this, and it drives me up a fucking wall.
I don't think that... I mean, I understand what you're saying. I fully do.
Yeah.
I think that nowadays, like if you were asking me what I was listening to, like... Okay, before I was listening to this style of music, before I was listening to Juggalo music, I was mostly listening to either whatever was on the radio. Mm-hmm. I was listening to a lot of, like, Eminem and 50 Cent. But my parents raised, like... If I was with my mom in the car, it was 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why I like Def Leppard. If I was with my grandparents, I was listening to a lot of stuff from, like, the 60s and 70s. If I was with my dad or his wife or whatever, it was mostly stuff that was on the 90s or whatever. Mm-hmm. And stuff from any time period, if you like the song, you're going to feel that, and that's going to, bring out some kind of emotion for you. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be one that's, resonating with depression or sadness. Sadness is a very powerful one, and I think that's why there's people who maybe cling on to that more so than the happier ones. But songs that are talking about like great times or whatever, or just fun, that's where that good nostalgia comes from.
Hell yeah! Like
fucking, I hear certain songs and it brings me back to a time whenever things were simpler and better. I can tell you right now. 2 songs right off the bat. This is going to sound stupid. Nah. But All Star by Smash Mouth.
Hell yeah.
And Mambo No. 5 by Lou Bega.
Right on.
These songs hit me because they were popular at times where I was with family on trips. So All Star got really popular in the summer of 1999, I believe. I had gone to South Carolina for that, for like a week or something, right after I turned 9. That song was fucking popular as shit back then. You couldn't walk down the street and somebody wasn't driving past in their car and that song
You had just walked out of a movie theater. You saw a double feature of Mystery Men and Shrek.
Or Lots of movies at that time.
Yeah, Mystery Men and Shrek were the ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, and it's a fun song. I can't think of one person who listens to that song and been like, "Oh, this song is so sad." Like, it just doesn't happen. But that, and then a few months later,
my dad's soul was trapped inside a bowling ball.
and and what was it? About 4 or 5 months later, Mambo Number 5 came out and blew up on the radio. And then I was in Texas because my mother, who was in the Air Force, she was completing basic training, and we surprised her when she was graduating. Like, she didn't know we were coming down there, and we had family there, so we got to stay there. And you had a boombox,
and you were playing Mambo Number 5.
Yeah, just but real, like, the same thing was the case. Was you couldn't go anywhere and not hear it at some point on your drive, whether it was playing on the radio in your car or somebody else's car driving by. You just heard it, and those are songs that it's like, man, you hear that, and it's one of those where it's like, oh, maybe you've heard it too much and you're like, ugh, you groan. But the first thing that I do is I get that little quick, like, jerk of a grin.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah. Like, it just happens.
Yeah.
So you're fully allowed to embrace a song that just makes you feel happy. Whether it's happy for you know, a positive, like, genuine reason, or just because it's so silly it's stupid. Yeah. You know,
and like
it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it has any less meaning than the stuff that, you know, hits you in your chest and you know, you just have that, like, where it feels like your chest gives out and you're just, like, sad. Yeah. It doesn't have to be just those. My
dude Andrew WK released the song "Music Is Worth Living For," and that song is like, just like, it is a lot about, like, his own struggles and stuff, but, like, ultimately that song is just a massive release of positive emotion, and it is fucking just great. Like, that kind of shit, it's like, that fucking hits me. And of all the people in the world to write something to be like, wow, this is really insightful and meaningful. Like, Andrew WK is not a person somebody would think of, but he does it. He fucking does it. He did it before this. Like, he's been doing it for a while, but because all anybody knows is Party Hard, they're like, well.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's, most of that had nothing to do with Listen. But, Listen is a very depressing song.
It's all good. It's okay. We get to have discussions like this.
Exactly. This is going to be a very short episode otherwise, because we've been blasting through these.
We have.
So up next,
let's move on.
Track 7, She Said.
Let me shave that pussy.
I said I knew she was a freak by the way she walked, and when I talked to her, it was like she never got caught. And to this day, she swear to God it wasn't shit, and that she straight up just tripped and fell up on a fat dick. I know I've been around the block a few times, so I really didn't mind that her mouth had some stretch lines. She had me thinking I'm a straight up Mac, when in fact I'm just another who can hit it from the back and attack her and test in no track and leave a puddle of spat down the middle of a pimpled ass crack. Then smack, I had to give that bitch a black eye, cause the pussy just don't feel right. And I know why. I thought I was the shit and had this all on lockdown. Come to find out that my girl's just a cockhound. I couldn't deal with it, I had to bail out quick, cause that bitch just loves sucking strange dick. She said I'm the only one. 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 What up, young?
Hey, remember what I said about another track that has a different name in the remix than the original?
It took me.
Remember the track,
seconds.
I'm the Only One? As it turns out, this is a remix of that.
Yeah.
Remember what I said before about whenever you do a remix, how, like, I didn't really say this actually, but I'm going to say it now. But I'm trying to get to the heart of this point that I'm about to make, that whenever you do a remix, you kind of need to look at the mood of the original track and try and kind of find a way to work with that, unless you're going to recontextualize it in some way, because it's possible to do that. You can take a song that has a certain sound and then recontextualize it and make it feel different because the lyrics might be ambiguous in that way. This is a fun, bouncy song. What did you do, Fritz?
Yeah. Actually, no. I take it back. I think this is the one that's done by that other guy.
What did you do, other guy?
Amari Adamang. Yeah. So
Jesus.
yeah, this beat is good.
Yeah,
but it is terrible for this song.
this beat is almost what ICP would use for one of their quote unquote insightful songs, like a Wraith era kind of like, guys, let's talk for real about like life and shit. One of those.
Yeah, it's sad because I'm the only one was a fun track that we had on Green Book. The instrumental was really, really well done for it. Like they melded that together like impeccably well.
Oh yeah.
And it just does not translate here. They just didn't. So no. Like I said, it's sad because it's a cool beat. They could have used this beat for anything else. They could have made an original song off of this beat. And I just don't think that this remix does it. Like, they probably could have remixed another song and used this beat for it.
Honestly, yeah.
This just does not cut it. And just, sorry. I'm sorry. That's what we get. I can't, I got nothing else on it, man. It's just that.
I don't have lots. Yeah, there's nothing to say here, man.
Like, sorry, Paul and Jamie, that the guy who produced a pretty cool intro could not do the same here.
Yeah. Up next, we got track 8, Shock and Awe.
And
Thank you. And the nominees for the best solo underground duo, acoustic, country, urban, pop, remix, classical cover band, artist, duo, and/or group, and/or solo artist groups are...
Don't read it, time to shut them down, turn another page, put them in the Blender magazine crusade, kill them all, burn them all, take them to the streets, another publicist dead, page 153, only credit was a cover tag, next month issue, read all about fallen bands, stitching you, here's a story for that ass, Lotus ready to brawl, bringing you blood, shock and all, bring it on.
You can't make or break me, fuck MTV. I'm an underground killer hunting VIP. And murderous me following time home with a 12-inch shank about to bloody the chrome. I cut his throat so deep, nearly cut off his head. 13 wounds found in the chest of his kids and his wife. I still got his wife. She be sucking our dicks at the pot as we write. Shock, stab 'em up, and watch 'em fall. And then back into the underworld we crawl. So fuck your bitch. Shock, stab 'em up, and watch 'em fall. And then back into the underworld we crawl. So fuck your bitch.
this is Shock and Awe.
Dark Lotus on the track.
So this is actually the one track that was cut from an album.
Oh.
This was meant to be. This was made during the Black Rain sessions. They actually, you can see online, they do have a sheet of all the tracks that they made, and it was like, okay, this is the order we have to make them in, and all this shit, and like they checked off each one. And Shock and Awe is like towards the bottom, if not the very last one, but they cut it from the album. This is like one of the least Dark Lotus-y sounding songs. It really just sounds like they could have put this on Psychopathics from Outer Space 2 of literally just like fuck mainstream everything.
Yeah.
And it would have worked. Like Grave Robbers could have been on Black Rain. That could have made more sense.
I guess.
But this is literally just like, hey, let's name drop a lot of people who are famous and yeah.
The killing famous people thing that they like to do from time to time.
Yeah.
Specifically, Monoxide is really mad at Chris Cornell.
I was just gonna say that. Choke the shit out of Chris Cornell for ruining Rage. So I don't know if you'd cut it, but I said that I hate Genius, and that's because there is a
Here we go.
in Violent J's verse.
Yes.
He has a line, and murderous me following Tom home. and Genius has an explanation for it.
I read
and it
this
is
one.
super fucking wrong.
I read that one, and I don't know who he's actually talking
super
about.
Super fucking wrong. So I'm gonna read what they say in here for "Murderous Me Following Tom Home," a reference that will only become more obscure as time passes to Tom Anderson, who is a U.S. internet entrepreneur. He co-founded the social networking website MySpace in 2003 and was later president of MySpace until he left in 2009. Because newly created MySpace accounts initially included Tom as a default friend, his face became known as the default picture of MySpace. I'm downvoting that right now. Because it has nothing to do with Tom from MySpace. Not a fucking thing.
Who does it have to do with?
So, it's actually in reference to Tom Dubb.
Oh, okay.
Tom Dubb is a former employee of Psychopathic Records.
Yeah.
You see a brief cameo of him at the end of Big Money Hustlers. But he was the person who was working with Twiztid super closely and went to start Magic Records. And was basically like, it was going to be him and Twiztid leaving so they could start Magic Records up. Okay? And then they had a falling out and everything. Apparently, even, like, Tom Dubb even got, like, a Magic Records tattoo on his face, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So, yeah, that is literally a big fucking diss to Tom Dubb. I can't believe that somebody fucking put that on Genius. I'm so goddamn angry right now. Like, I know you talked so much shit about Genius before, but that right there has just fucking annoyed me to shit. I'm going to log in on my phone later and change that because that pisses me off.
I'm glad that you are finally angry at Genius.
Oh, God, that makes me so fucking mad. But yeah, Violent J, like, that's what his verse is about. It's literally about killing Tom Dubb. What it says, I think he kills his kids, too. That's a little bit dark.
Yep.
And then, oh yeah, his wife is in there, too. So, yeah. It's kind of fucked up. It's a pretty fucked up line. That's actually, honestly, probably the worst part of the song. But
Mike, it's the darkness that Dark Lotus is famous for.
Exactly.
It finally showed up in a track that was cut from a Dark Lotus album.
Let's see. Let's see, Mike. Everybody who's... Let's see. ABK's is pretty much... he doesn't really name drop anybody. Violent J just mentions Tom Dubb. So let's see who else. Shaggy Two Dope, he mentions Ozfest.
There's a Fred Durst in there.
Yes, Monoxide. So Monoxide mentions Fred Durst. He mentions, indirectly, David Schwimmer.
Yep.
Chris Cornell, Lil Kim, Danny Glover, and Ashton Kutcher. That is a hodgepodge of people who are all showing up at this party.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Madrox basically is just ragging on radio DJs. Blaze doesn't necessarily mention anybody, but he does say all you candy coated rappers and red cap wearers, which tells me that's also a diss to Fred Durst.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the least this is like the least Dark Lotus-y song. Like, it could have fit on Black Rain for, you know, as weird as that album is, but this really should have been put on, like, if they would have put this on Psychopathics from Outer Space 2, it would have made sense. I wouldn't have hated. But I genuinely enjoy this track a lot.
But Mike,
I really do.
It's so dark, Mike. The
so
Lotus.
Dark.
Look at how dark it is.
So dark Lotus. Ooh. Going to kill you with my flower.
We're Dark Lotus. We wide with a hatchet.
Whoop whoop. That's my axe. Ooh.
You have anything else for shocking off? I'll take that as a no.
Song. I love this song. I really do. I genuinely enjoy this song. I love everything about it. I love the beat, everything.
It was alright. It does have a very good beat to it. Like, this is actually probably like the most unique one on the fucking album.
Yeah. And that's because it wasn't made for the album.
Yeah. It might also be the most unique one on Black Rain, but I don't remember Black Rain that well, even though we just listened to it like an episode ago.
Guess you'll have to go back and listen to that episode to refresh your memory.
Up next, track 9, Joker.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah.
Some call me the gangster of love.
Some people call him Paulie.
'Cause I speak of the pompous of love.
People talk about me, baby. Say I'm doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Don't you worry, baby, don't worry.
'Cause I'm right here, right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause
I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my loving on the run.
We have us a cover of some Steve Miller.
Indeed, we do.
Mike, I need to do something. I need to do the thing that you do. I need to do a mic here right now.
Okay.
The one thing that really annoys me about this track is that whenever they do that slide thing on the some people call him Paulie thing, it lands flat. Like they don't actually go to the thing. I don't know why. And also they do like first they come up, they slide up to a flat note and then they pause for some reason and then slide back down from a note that still isn't really quite where it should be. And it bothers me every time I hear it, and I just hate the entire song because of that, because of this one thing. Anyway, this is a good cover.
I feel personally attacked right now. I don't know how I feel about this. So this is the song that they played live. They played this at the Gathering.
That's good. They should.
I think Gathering 04. But yeah, this is just a fun cover. Like, it just sounds like Jamie and Paul, night in a town, we're going to go and do some karaoke. What song we're going to sing? We're going to sing Joker.
I remember years back, you wanted to do this at karaoke, but you were also like, but what if it's different? And I'm like, it's exactly the same.
Except it's not.
But it is.
It's not. There are significant differences in this version. A, it's shorter.
I'm sorry,
B,
there are scratches instead of a guitar solo.
But I'm saying it's shorter. They do alter some words. They do.
Oh my god, he says Paulie
remove
instead
some-
of Maurice.
It's not just. Oh my god. So, but yeah, this is it's a fun cover. Like, and it's interesting. I was looking up like on Wikipedia. They were talking about like some of the reviews that it got, and somebody, I think it might have been like All Music, was like, Twiztid's cover of Joker probably has some underlying meaning due to their affiliation with Insane Clown Posse. Blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's just they like the song.
Jesus Christ.
Like, why not do a cover of a song that you like it? That's why. It's fucking dumb. But no, it's fun. I like this song a lot. It's entertaining.
I love the song in general. Like, The Joker is a really good song by Steve Miller.
It is a good song.
It
really is.
I do miss the guitar solo whenever I listen to this. Their scratches are good, but I'm always just like, I love the good wah and the fucking massive amount of obnoxious delay that he has on that guitar, but
right.
So
really they covered Joker. ICP can cover Abracadabra.
And then the Steve Miller Band can cover Hocus Pocus.
Yes, we got this. we know what needs to be done.
Steve Miller, hurry up. You're getting very old. You don't have much time.
Anything else for Joker?
There can be a good remix of Hocus Pocus someday if you make it.
Moving on to track 10.
Little secret.
Here go a message to you, ho. Too many thugs spitting that so-called game, but that ain't G shit. And I suppose that everybody in a G, but we just gon' keep that a little secret. Here go a message to you, ho. Too many thugs spitting that so-called game, but that ain't G shit. And I suppose that everybody in a G, but we just gon' keep that a little secret.
You don't need to know the hydro. I grow many trips back and forth to the liquor store. I can't cope. I'm an old ass pimp, camel clutch your ass back, bend your spine like shrimp. I'm a juggler, even though I can't juggle shit. I blow blunts in airplanes while you smuggle shit. The secret's out. I live life like a ruler, yet still quick to stab your ass like Abdullah.
For some cold running, G from the flow up. Ask anybody I battle, they got toe up. I show up, dressed to impress, bow tie with a watermelon blood, back to the max with shut eye. Why must I chase the cat? Cause when it comes to the hood, rats hopping in and up and out of that dead ass G. Coming from the DET, and all you hoes ain't down with me.
Here go a message to you, ho. Too many thugs spitting that so-called game, but that ain't G shit. And I suppose that everybody in a G, but we just gon' keep that a little secret. Here go a message to you, ho.
All right, little secret.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
We unknown but good. That's the song.
Is it? I mean, it kind of is.
I think so. I really do. This is definitely another track that this sounds like the beat could have been on Mirror Mirror easily.
I guess.
I don't know. Fritz was like, "Hey, remember that EP we did in 2002? I made some more songs that sound like that."
I mean, this one had a bit more hype to it. I like.
I'm not saying it didn't, but yeah, but I mean, like, it also could have sounded like For Those of You from that. Like, that was a bit more
That's true, yeah.
too. So yeah, like this just feels like that to me. It also, there's a track on Freak Show that it kind of reminds me of too, but I can't remember what the fuck it is. Nah, I can't fucking remember. But yeah, I hear like Mirror Mirror sound to this one, but yeah. Other than that, like we get just obviously we only heard Violent J and Blaze in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an okay song just to play, but I don't really nothing else like jumps out as like stupendous to me.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you know, it's like calling out posers and shit like they do.
Yeah.
Violent J dropping a reference to Abdullah the Butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also, even though Genius gets it wrong.
Oh no.
He drops a reference to Iron Sheik.
Oh really? I missed that one.
Yeah, when he says, let me see, where's that? He says, camel clutch your ass back, bend your spine like shrimp.
Oh.
Although on Genius it says, come to punch your ass back. Genius,
Christ.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Or rather, the people who put the lyrics on Genius, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I told you, man.
Fucking
fuck
idiots.
is wrong with you? Jamie.
Is that going to be what we reference like any time? We're like,
maybe.
Oh, fuck.
Jamie's popping
Fuck
off
is
on some
wrong
people.
with you?
He is doing some call outs in his verse. Could it possibly be to Violent J? But no, he is like he is calling out people talking shit. I don't know if he's just talking about like, I don't know, maybe there's just people talking in general around that time about stuff. I have no idea. He says a lot of stuff.
He does. In such a short verse. Because this is a fairly short song too, because we only get, 2 half verses essentially from everybody. Well, half verses from everybody. You got Violent J and Blaze, and then the chorus, and then Paul and Jamie. Like, it's a fairly cut and dry song.
Oh yeah.
It's literally just shut the fuck up. We good, and y'all just shut up. that's what I get.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a little secret.
That is.
Oh, I don't think I have anything else.
No. I wouldn't have expected you to.
Track 11. Fuck myself.
can't take it anymore. Attacking me from every angle soon as I walk in the door. Harder and harder, you just kept pushing and pushing till I was farther and farther away from all of the bullshit. And now I'm the person you always wanted me to be, a loser just like my daddy to the highest degree. Well, it ain't for me, and I go out in the glory before my life is just a repeat of that motherfucking story. This shit is legendary, you can like it or not. Say what you say the other way, I handle it on the spot. And my feelings are irrelevant to all of the games and jokes. Sometimes I feel a little provoked to step down. Out of the dark, is it just my life? Cause they keep ripping me apart. I gotta deal with this, that I'm not everybody else, and they're all just better than me. And in the eye, I in the live, hate and give into the bullshit. I'm just running won't quit. If somebody's out there, I need some fucking help, cause they're all
Fuck myself. We have just Jamie Monoxide with a cry for help and a condemnation of Jay sitting up in his ivory tower looking down on the peons, thinking he's better than them, making them believe that he's better than them.
You know, the more that we do this show, the less enthused I get about the potential of somebody like Twiztid finding out about our podcast and checking this shit out. And then not understanding the context.
I mean, I think they'll get it. I don't think it could be more obvious.
So this is Self-Doubt, the song.
Yeah.
That's really, that's what this comes down to.
Yeah.
I wish that I had more to it, but I really don't. It's basically just them talking about how, you know, a lot of the people, you know, talking shit about what they do, or the people who, you know, are better recognized for what they do. You know, just it kind of puts them down at times, and they're just like, well, fuck, like, why am I even doing this stuff then? Like, maybe I should just stop.
Right.
You know, maybe I should quit, because, like, what's the fucking point? And you know what? Lots of people feel that way. Straight up.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think everybody has those, you know, crises of self-confidence where, you know, it's just like, well, what the fuck should you do at this point?
What you should do is stand up, dust yourself off, and say, fuck you, Violent J. I'm gonna succeed whether you want me to or not, you little bitch.
They were dons at this point. They were good.
Then why did they write this song, Mike?
Do you have anything else in this song?
No. That's all I got.
I think we could move on then. We're fucking breezing through this album.
Track 12. No good.
bump this shit. Bump this shit. Tell me what you know good. Bump this shit. Bump this shit. 2 years ago, a friend of mine named Jamie Madrox write these rhymes. And when I wrote them rhymes, this is what I said.
Die, motherfucker, die, we rock the dead.
I spit blood cause I love that shit. Quick to just straight up come on your bitch. Don't mean mug or expect to die. Now put your motherfucking bag of weed in the sky.
Put my pen to the paper like
Fair and love.
perform anywhere in the world for a
Pound above.
I just like the feeling of a
Microphone in my hand.
on a mission to turn $2 to
200 grand.
We've been rhyming like some poets since
We was young.
didn't make a lot of money, just
Rap for fun.
now we got a little something, but it's
Not enough.
and we ain't stopping, baby. We just started.
Warming up.
You don't wanna see me in my
That's my shit.
Whether stand on my
That's my
shit,
shit.
watch the
That's
whole
my
world see.
shit.
I make 'em say, I make 'em say, I make 'em say,
Hold up. Tell me what you know good.
you don't wanna see me in my homeboy shit. Everybody's hypnotized as if they in a I make 'em say, I make 'em say, I make 'em say,
Hold up. Tell me what you know good.
Some people call me monster, but my name is
Jamie.
No good.
misunderstood with many.
No good.
So, like, this is a bragging track straight up. Like, not,
Well, yeah.
Not, but, in the world of Twiztid bragging tracks, this one stands out a lot. Like they're with it. Like the whole like they're fucking on point. This is focused. It's so fucking good. The trade-offs that they do where they're like finishing lines for each other.
Oh, I love it.
Is cool as shit. And the entirety of that mixed in with the way that the beat is, this feels old school as shit. Like
it does.
It's fun. It is really fun. Like this is a good ass track.
If there was any other songs on here that I would want to hear performed live, this would be one of them, straight up. Because I would love to see, I'd love to hear the trade-offs done live. And you hit the nail on the head. Like that beat just straight up sounds like some old school shit that you would hear coming out of an old school boombox. Like it just hits. This is a really good track. This is a standout to me.
This is what I want to hear from somebody stunting on somebody. I want you to be having fun with it.
Yeah. Yep. This is good. I definitely I like this one a lot. Just everything about this song clicks really well.
Hell yeah.
I just love like the B-boy stance.
Oh yeah.
Like just yeah. B-boy. Yeah.
Swing first. I'm a D-stroke.
I'm a D-stroke. You guys. I'm a B-boy. Yeah. This is a fun song. I wish I had more to say about it, but like it's simple. It does what it needs to do. It's not a long song.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't overstays welcome. It's a really fun song and it's good. And it's good placement and that is the end of this album. This is a great way to just end this CD. And so what are your
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong.
What? No. 12 songs is right.
Oh no. There are far more than 12 songs on this album.
Will it last for eternity? Leave me all alone. There ain't nobody calling on my telephone because I ripped that bitch right up out of the wall. I apologize to any of y'all that tried to call. I haven't been myself lately. I've been slowly losing my mind and telling them it's crazy. I'm looking hella shady and I haven't showered in weeks. I haven't washed my balls. I haven't brushed my teeth. All I see is demons everywhere that I look. Was it the Ouija, the black magic warlock book? I can't remember. How can my memories leave me? I can't believe the spirits would try to deceive me, but they did. Just like a little kid, I was so eager to learn, so willing to give, but all they did was hate me and break me. Use my body for a host and my mirror for the gateway. Something is wrong with me. I can't be who I need to be. Something is wrong with me. Will it last for eternity? Something is wrong with me. I can't be who I need to be. Something is wrong with me. Will it last for eternity? Please don't.
That's Wrong With Me remix.
So, did you go ahead and check out the original version that I sent you?
Oh, that was the original that you sent me.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Interesting.
So yes,
Interesting.
this track is a remix of the Wrong With Me single that was given out to people, I believe at Hallowicked 2001. Or there was something special about it where you had to have like the flyer and mail it in or something along those lines. Like I don't know for sure. But this was meant to be from the Black Magic project.
Yeah.
But Wrong With Me itself was not going to be on that record. Literally, this single was the only way to get it. This is that song where a number of months ago, you might remember, I bought one from somebody on like Mercari or something. Mm-hmm. And then they straight up just like
up that you never got.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they just didn't fucking send anything, and then I got my money back, and then they just canceled completely. I was really pissed because there's no copies available online like anywhere right now, but it tends to go for quite a bit of money, and there are almost no high quality rips of it online. But yeah, so the original version was meant to be basically a single from Black Magic, the project that got canceled and kind of just shifted into what became Mirror Mirror. This track butchers that song.
Here's the interesting thing about that. Whenever I listened to that original one, I felt about the same way as I felt about most of the remixes on this, where I felt like here's the thing, I like the track of the original. I think it is very good. I feel like in general their vocals and stuff don't mesh with it as well as they could. Honestly, this remix...
I should point out this is strictly Jamie. Jamie's the only one singing on the song.
Oh, well, regardless, the remix on here sounds like it is more... This is actually a remix that sounds like it is more well adapted to the way that they performed it. I don't think it's great, but like... I think the original with some reworking would be a really fucking good track, like much better than it is. Like it's not like terrible or anything like that, but I think that their rapping and the singing just isn't as fitting for the way that the original track's done, even though I really like the instrumental of it.
Yeah, I just know that like
I also listened to it one time
one.
this morning.
I just know that like I'd heard the original one a long time before I'd heard the remix one. And it is a bit annoying in that the original version has 3 verses. They cut out the final one in this remix. Which is honestly might be like the best verse in there because it's literally just talking about Jamie showing appreciation for the people who helped, get them to where they are. Like he gives props to ICP, to the other people at Psychopathic Records, and pretty much thanks Juggalos for them continuing to do what they do.
Interesting that was cut out of this mass release one.
My God.
What are you saying, Jamie?
But I just think that the instrumental for the original one which was a lot more like subdued.
Yeah.
Fit what they were trying to do better than what this remix did.
That was the thing, like because it was so subdued, that's why I felt like it didn't sound like it was made for what they were, how he was singing on it and stuff like that. Like it just, to me, it was close, but it was like, it's not. It wasn't quite meshing for me. It seemed a little out of place, but again, really good instrumental.
Yeah, different strokes. Like I said, I think that the original one is unfortunately like a super hidden gem in Twiztid's catalog, and I wish that it would have gotten more exposure. But it aside from that single, it's not anywhere. It's not featured on any other releases or anything like that.
Damn.
And the fact that again, unless you own that single, you're the only person who can get a high quality rip of it because it's just not anywhere. Which is one of the reasons why I was so adamant about trying to fucking buy a copy of it and not spend an arm and a goddamn leg. Because aside from that one that I was going to spend fucking $20 on, $20 for one song might sound like a lot, but it's when you've seen that single for like $80, $90 or more dollars, that's fucking nothing. But
beyond that, as far as the song goes, Jamie, I think you might be depressed.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Just gonna throw that out there. That's
maybe a tiny bit.
That's what I'm picking up from here.
Might be a tiny bit. I don't know. We might have to check out Mirror Mirror again just to get a little bit of reinforcement of that, given that that's basically what Black Magic turned into.
Well,
so
who knows?
Now on the CD itself,
that's all. That's all of the tracks. But wait, is it really?
This full track. The remix of Wrong With Me is like 3 and some change, I think. Or maybe 4 and some change, I can't remember.
Something like that.
But this entire track is like 14 something long.
It is almost 15 minutes. It is 2 seconds off.
Oh,
yeah.
So, obviously you can check, but at about the 7 minute and 23 mark, we hear some things.
Yeah, fuck that. I just wanted to come on here and say that I ain't feeling only having 13 tracks on the motherfucking Cryptic Collection. 3. I ain't feeling
for
that,
sure,
right?
Jamie.
So I just wanted, this is an extra track of just, I guess it's just of me.
Sing something!
And I'm not gonna sing. This isn't like a lounge or nothing like that. I don't want to just sing. I just wanted it to have an extra bonus track because I don't want to not have.
So yeah,
shit.
This is literally just Jamie talking, literally just honestly nonsense. But they do talk about, talk about doing the Joker, which is fucking funny.
That's great.
You know what? Fuck that. Here's Monoxide to tell you why.
We did it because we like it. And we're joking.
I do want to. There is a part that I do want to get to though on this.
Grab your Georgian peaches and shake your trees, and that's just what we do.
That's motherfucking right.
I don't give a fuck. I can't sing. Listen to this.
I can. But I'm a picker though, right? And how fresh is that? How did he know back in the day that picking your nose was fresh?
I guess it doesn't hurt to just leave this playing.
That's probably my favorite line of that. I'm a picker, man. That's fresh.
That's how it goes down. You get all chafy in the nose area.
I'm a picker, motherfucker. And don't be afraid, cause it's okay. I'm proud of it. And I also want to say that
we grow our pinky nails long just so we can pick our noses.
Yeah, you fucking bitches think we do coke? We don't do coke, you fucking dumb fuck. I pick noses.
Biatch.
My own, bitch.
I don't give a fuck. Listen.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
Those are pickers, motherfucker.
I like the Joker.
So, yeah.
I think this is fresh.
Wait.
Steve Miller's got a problem. We can fucking shove, dude.
He doesn't want to get,
We'll
and
just
I
let this
don't
one
want
go
to
because
defame
there's
him
some good shit on
when
here.
I asked to use his song, because, we called him up. We were like, hey, Steve. And he's like, who in the fuck is this? And I'm like, it's fucking me and Paul, and we want to, can we do the track? How much acid do you have? And I was like, well, we can arrange things, but can we do the track? We need a yes or a no. And he kind of hung up, so that's like yeah to me. In my book, that's a yes.
Sound like yeah to me.
He did not say no. We roll with the track.
And there it is. It's like, what the fuck?
So,
there's no rhyme. There's no reason. We just like
they do the song because
If we
they
could
like
do
it.
songs like
That's
this
it.
all the time, our shit would go. Studio costs would be at all-time low.
That's it. I got it.
We got it.
I got it. The
Here.
new shit, the new look, the new sound.
What? Tell us.
We're a fucking cover band.
Yes. See?
Look at that.
And do you want to know that motherfuckers thought that Black Magic was gonna be a cover band? The one
We
that
know Duran Duran.
we're gonna do Duran Duran on the next album, fucker, and it's gonna sound fresh. Cause we're juggalos and that's what we do. We make shit
Okay.
fresh.
Next album was next album, after like
Tell 'em.
30
And there's
more.
a dash at the end of that.
Say anything. I was
And that's the thing. It's just so funny because people kept making that joke, like, "Oh, when's the Duran Duran track coming out?" Sure enough,
This is my
fucking 2019. Jamie and Jemmy Urine from MSI
Maybe we should just stop
did a "Hungry Like the Wolf" cover, and it's pretty fucking dope. I really like that song. So yeah, we have that, and then that's it. But wait, there's more. At the 11:44-ish part, there's more.
All right, look, fuck that. If he gets a track, then I get a special track.
You
What the
can't
fuck?
gimmick infringe on the infringement.
It's not an infringement. I get a track too.
So yeah, I mean
All
it's
right, kick the track.
All right, listen.
And now it's mostly Paul talking.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, look.
I think this one's like,
Real.
this one's not as like in depth or funny to listen to, but
At sympathy.
I like that. The one thing I like about this one is where they say that they're gonna play the next big Twiztid radio single, and it's like 4 seconds of silence,
Yeah.
Ready, Fritz?
and it's like,
All right, look, I'm serious. People,
excuse me.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Stop. We got to give them something special. We got to tell them
Wanna hear
something.
it?
I don't know. What's your middle name? No,
Oh.
this is my special
God.
fucking song. My middle name is Barbelo. Paul Barbelo. You can call me PB for short, if you like. It
Yeah,
happens.
that's-
But look, we're
this-
gonna
this
hit
is-
you off with
this is
something
how
you
it
guys ain't
ends.
never heard.
this is what happens.
Shit, I mean,
New shit, y'all.
I feel like they were probably smoking.
Most likely.
it might. They
But I
might
don't
like it. All right, look.
So now,
what's going on
this
with
shut
the
the fuck
campaign
up out
and
there,
the
my
banning
God.
fat people and smokers. That's a whole nother
So
album.
yeah, I just love that they're like, oh yeah, here's the Twiztid edited track for the radio, and it's 4 seconds of nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
And then I'm just like,
Fuels my view.
meanwhile, fast forward to 2019, where Magic Spells, which actually got play on
shit.
national radio, it has no swearing in it whatsoever.
Well, it's not edited though, is it?
It's not edited, but there's no like word. There's no bad words in it.
But they didn't edit it.
You know that
It was made for radio.
Yeah.
straight up.
But it wasn't edited.
Although I believe that Darkness from the Green Book also did not have any swearing in it, and that does have a radio, like, there's a single that they sent to some radio stations. So
Damn.
I'm sure that was played on, 89X or whatever Detroit's whatever rock station is.
But yeah, that's this is
So yeah.
that was this album that we just
Yeah.
Cryptic Collection Volume 3. There
that's
it is.
Cryptic Collection 3.
It's in my brain somewhere.
The brand new shit, you guys ain't never heard this shit. It's all edited.
New shit, y'all! New
There's no
shit!
cuss words in it. It's real friendly.
See.
And here it goes.
I got you!
You thought that song was gonna come out? We fooled you, motherfuckers.
That's what that song does when we do it. That's the one with
So yeah.
cuss words in the
What do you think of Cryptic Collection Volume 3, Mike?
So
Hell no.
this
They got us again.
That's that hot shit.
That's new shit, y'all. Juggalo love.
Twiztid edited just how you wanted them. Fucking Walmart.
Play it one more time.
Hold on. I gotta rewind it. All right, there. God damn, they don't know nothing about it. All right, peace, y'all.
That's it.
So Cryptic Collection 3 is it's kind of a this is just the random one out of the Cryptic Collections because again it doesn't really have any of the like these were, tracks from this era or whatever, with the exception of Shock and Awe, which was a cut Lotus track. All this stuff is either a brand new song or a remix. So it doesn't fit as far as the Cryptic Collection goes based on what they did in the past, but it's still not a bad CD overall. There are songs on here that I think do stand out. Yeah. But again, most of the remixes I think just miss the mark. Because you take tracks that are pretty solid overall, but just the production that you put into it just doesn't resonate the same way that the originals do. And as far as the new tracks, it's just, these are clearly songs that, again, we didn't know what direction was going to be set for their next full length, which wouldn't be until 2005. I don't even know if they were in the process of making those ones just yet. But these songs don't sound like they would have been on Green Book for the most part. Some of the beats sound like they could have been on Mirror Mirror, but it is just really like a hodgepodge. It's really just a compilation of stuff.
Yeah.
So, does it sound like a Cryptic Collection? Maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's just like, again, here's shit that we have sitting around, here you go.
If Cryptic Collection was just going to be like, a bunch of old shit and stuff, like, they're going to run out.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. It's just, like, this CD genuinely, like, all the tracks that are quote-unquote new tracks, like the ones that aren't remixes and, not Shock and Awe, these songs were made for this album.
Yeah.
Like, they literally made it to be on Cryptic Collection 3, so it's just interesting that it's labeled as such, but, it's not a bad record overall, but at the same time, if somebody passed this up because it's not a regular full length, I don't think that they're missing out on a whole lot.
I think they are.
Honest. You do?
I don't think they're missing out on a lot in terms of quantity, but I think they are missing out on some quality.
Okay.
Let me tell you about 3 qualities that I think they're missing out on. It is The Joker, No Good, and Keep It Moving.
Okay. I am gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Shock and Awe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Secondhand Smoke.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I might have to do a tie. And it might have to be a 3-way tie. As fucked up as it is. Yeah, it's fucked up. Keep It Moving, Listen, and No Good are all really, really good. I think I might have to edge that to Keep It Moving, to be completely honest. But, yeah. Listen jumped up a lot with my with my plays this week.
It's fair.
And No Good is just a fun track. So yeah, but again, it's not a overall terrible record.
Say
what's the track
goodbye
that you
to
would-
For Those of You.
What's that?
Say goodbye to For Those of You.
Yeah, that might be it.
I mean, it's either that or She Said.
Or She Said. Here, you can get rid of For Those of You. I'll get rid of She Said. we have collectively made the album better overall.
We fixed the Cryptic Collection.
So yeah, that was Cryptic Collection 3. Let us know what you guys think about it.
Yeah.
Tell us what your favorite tracks are, or which songs you think just don't hit the mark.
Yeah. And while you're at it, don't forget to tell us about some shows that have some Juggalo related episodes.
Yep.
Get those at us.
I am looking forward to that. And you can let us know all of that goodness on the various social media platforms.
I understand we have a Twitter.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that we do. It is at Juggalo Judgment.
I reckon we may have an Instagram.
Yes, actually, that is also that's Juggalo Judgment.
I do declare. I believe I've seen a Facebook around.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen it.
But if there was one, what do you think it would be?
It would probably be Juggalo Judgment.
I reckon, yeah. Word on the street is there's an email out there.
You know what? There is, because you have to have an email address to make social media accounts. So that would be juggalojudgment@gmail.com.
And a little birdie flew up to my window and told me, hey, I think you've got personal accounts that people can reach you on.
Yes, he was like, tweet, as in Twitter. I am Mike Spawn, the SEJ.
I'm at Schmeev.
And then there's personal Instagrams as well.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I know that Facebook owns it, but I still use it despite not using Facebook. You can hit me up at Straight Edge Juggalo.
You can try.
Where can they try?
On Instagram. So yeah, that is our episode on Cryptic Collection. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Indeed.
We look forward to hearing from you. It's always nice to chat with people.
Indeed. I hope that you guys know that it's, if you ever think like, man, I really don't want to bother these guys with a message. Guess what?
You're only bothering Mike.
No, not at all. I genuinely get so excited when I see a notification pop up on my Twitter.
That's what I mean. You're always the one who's answering them.
Not necessarily.
If it's on Facebook, it's me. If it's on Twitter, it might be either one of us.
Most of the time, it's you, because there are times where you have straight up like messaged, like somebody sends a message, I never saw it, and you responded back, and there's like 5 messages between you, and I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? I'm like, I don't have any context. So yeah, if you ever want to hit us up, please feel free to do so. We enjoy talking with y'all, and it helps reinforce the fact that we're not just talking to, we're not just doing this to dead air, and that people actually listen to us. Because this helps get me through the days. So, thanks again, as always, for sitting down or, walking around or whatever you're doing in this weird time.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
And listening to us ramble about this Juggalo music. We will be back in another 2 weeks. What was it again that we're doing next one? Zug Island. Zug is land.
I already have my notes ready for it. I am ahead of the curve. I might, in fact, continue this and get the next episode done ahead of time, too. Takes so much off my mind.
Maybe I'll have to do that at some point, because, I don't know. I didn't do my notes until this morning.
Zug Island was really easy to do. Spoilers.
I know, I already saw your notes. I'm just like, oh, okay. I can't wait to do it next.
So yeah, that's it for us. There's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Well, remember those Fagos we cracked open at the beginning of this episode?
Do.
I bet you didn't think they were going to come back into play.
Whoa.
But they did. It's time for me and you, and the royal you, referring to the audience, to finish your work.
Finish it, bitches.